Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. Thank you for stopping by the collection room. Today, we are back to looking at some comics. We are looking at some more Femforce comics, to be specific. We are ready for issues number 49, 50, which we go back to regular color, 51, and 52. So quite excited about that. I love the black and white stuff. I really do. I do also just love the color interiors on these. Absolutely fantastic. This is an absolutely great cover, by the way, strapped to a giant old school bomb like that. I just think that's fantastic. I don't know who that is. It's very lovely. The 11th Hour. This is issue 49, $2.75 cover price. The year is 1992. And we got Femforce. And who are our guilty party today is Bill Black, Dick Ayers, Mark Heike, Chad Hunt, Bill Black, a penciler also. Looks like Bill doing some double work on this one. But yeah, good Lord, it's the 50-foot woman. And of course, she looks great. But this series always loves the giant women. And let's see, this would be Garganta. I think at this point, I mean, she's fairly mindless, like that, and that was her whole problem. She's not technically a villain, but like she's like one of those accidental, like the Hulk. She becomes this, and then she's kind of out of control, if I remember everything correctly. But yeah, interesting story. We also get a giant rad. Wow, wasn't aware of that happening. But looks like it is happening. Oh, and here we go. Femforce, I have pointed out over and over again, they are face punchers. Oh my gosh, lots of face punching. And they are way harsh. Like most of these issues, you get done, like somebody has been like absolutely pummeled in the face numerous times. As far as like women go, which is, you know, because they don't often draw in modern comics anyway, or even in current stuff, a woman taking a big punch to the face. This book does not shy from that. There is a lot of face punching. These girls like punch each other constantly, and it kind of cracks me up just how, like, if you go look at your average comic book, there's a lot of punches, but there ain't a lot of like fist to the face punching in a lot of comics. And this book is like, heck yes, there's face punching. How else are you gonna get it done? But it cracks me up because this book is so old school and so hardcore. I absolutely love it. They don't shy away from it. The 50s, everybody would punch you in the face in the comics, and they're still doing the same thing. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know who this kid is, but I already don't like him. Anytime you throw a kid in, like, what are you doing? Got Night Vale doing some cool mystical stuff. Like I said, this is our last black and white, and then we go back to the glorious color. I do love me a black and white. I don't want to disparage it by any means. Some of their best books were black and white, but the pop of color, to me, that's one of my favorite comic book things, is the color about all of it. So when you get back to that with this book, it just makes me love it even more. We got some amazing pages and some amazing shapes going on here with your panels. Panels drawn by Lightning. Big props. That looks awesome. Very, very nice. Fem letters. Talent hunt for Julie Michaels. I think this was still the point where they thought there was going to be a movie. And that's kind of sad that kind of fell through. Like I said, don't know who that is, but very lovely. Extra Femforce theme on Flexidisc. Ooh, this is the Flexidisc one. It's like a record. We're back into color. We got the full team back in color. Awesome, awesome. Chapter 1, story by Bill Black, art by Dick Ayers, ink by Mark Heike. Which, if I'm saying that wrong, or if somebody knows how to pronounce it right, let me know. But as far as that, I'm going to pronounce it Heike. We're back to using the back to weirding. We're back to using the weird font, the Mad Magazine strange font that they used. It's just a thing I like to point out. It is a different font than comic books I've ever seen be used. I've only seen it in different comic strips in Mad Magazine, so that's why I call it that. Yeah, it's all caps. Very interesting. Some beautiful art here, some beautiful color, and what is this? Is that might be, okay, it's the staple to the record, the tie-in that's holding it. Chapter 2, story and art by Bill Black, ink finishes Mark Heike. Bill Black, I think he does a fantastic job drawing the book. Don't get me wrong, I love his art on the book. I don't know if he's my favorite. He's one of the driving forces behind the entire book, but I don't know if he's my favorite. This is a beautiful shot. A crazy big, messy panel, but I really like that. Okay, I've seen this panel before. It's one of my favorites. Just her hauling this victory, or her hauling Garganta away by the ankle through the sky, hauling a giant woman by the ankle. That just cracks me up. After a good face punch, because that's what this book loves, to punch you in the face. You're gonna punch and punch. There's another good whack in the face. Like, no shying away from it. Big gals just punching each other in the face all the time. It's its own little flavor of violence there. We get some stuff from Captain Paragon. Script by Bill Black. Finishers Mark G. Heike. Art layouts by the Count. Don't know who the Count is or why they call him the Count. I just think it's cool that he just goes by the Count. We got some lovely, like what you see, big boy. I see for the first time. I see. Wow, okay. See how her powers work, I guess. We got chapter 5. This book's broken up weird. But I love I don't know. I got to give it to the color of this book. The color always pops. I don't know what's going on with that facial expression right there. That is crazy. Oh, everything's distorted. I was going to say, like, who did that way? It was deliberate, so it's legal. Chapter 6, Dragonfly. Get an appearance by Dragonfly in this book. I have a pretty good, I think I have her whole run. I'm not as big a fan as the Femforce, but still, you know, it's AC, so I have to have it. Wow, let's just get some face punching. Let's throw in a face kick for fun too. Just totally beat someone down. We got lots of slapping going on. Holy cow, what's with all the words? That's lots of dialogue, lots of words. All right, the keys, Femforce theme, something special. This fascinates me. I've got, I think, 2 copies of this issue, and I have this, and I have some signed stuff too. If you want to hear this, look for it on it's on YouTube. You can just look up something special by the Keys or Femforce theme. I'm not sure exactly how I found it, but there's a couple copies, and I think it's lifted audio from the record, so it's a little scratchy, but I like it. Like, it's really good. Like, it's a good song. So yeah, just as far as that goes, go find it. It's the theme from Femforce, and how cool is that they have it on a little record that they gave in the book. I think that is the coolest thing. You can find it on YouTube. Go find it. We get a lot of team members wearing red. That's a lot of red. Just pointing that out. Fem letters again. Da, da, da. Garganta wall banner. I keep seeing advertisements for this. I love that. Would make a great banner. Femforce back issues and a back cover, which I did not notice that before. Looks like it all kind of wraps around. But yeah, you get Garganta on the back. Sin, She-Cat, Madame Mask. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Issue 51. I'm not flipping through these very fast. I'm going pretty slow. I'm just so thrilled that it's back in color. So this is one of the rare photo covers that they do. They've got a few of them, but it's not something they did very often. They used models to help promote the brand and be cover models. Nice Vindicator. Sorry, I do Alpha Flight videos on the side. Oh no, it's back to black and white. But we'll live because it's this guy. I remember this guy, this horrible face. Oh my goodness. That horrible, like, fang face. I remember just seeing this thinking, man, I wish they'd quit drawing that, but they just keep drawing it. And it's something that you'll see in like other comics use that same like nasty, horrible face. And who is this? And wow. Wow. Anyway, encumbered by idiots, we pressed on. Great stuff for black and white. You know what I did not do? Who's drawn this thing? Story, Bill Black. Letters, Dick Ayers. Art and letters. Inks, Mark Heike. Yeah, I hate, like, this thing's face. I just hate that monster's face. That is, like, the worst. Hate. When you say, oh, gosh, I just hate your face, that normally doesn't mean their actual face. In this case, it does mean their actual face. I hate their face. We get Catman and Kitten up there in the top. Nice. Looks like some older stuff. The back cover beauty is Don Harding for Heather Hudson. We get a Dragonfly, pencils and letters by Dick Ayers, inks by Chad Heike, story by Bill Black. Pretty decent looking art in here. I could have swore the color run was longer. So, I mean, if I'm not able to hide my disappointment, I thought it was, like, issue 50 was color, and then I thought it, like, pressed on in color for at least a while after that. I guess I was wrong. We'll see. Issue 52, pretty sure, yep, still black and white. I can live with it. Pencils, letters, Dick Ayers, Bill Black on story, Mark Heike. Three guys working overtime to crank this bad boy out. Oh man, we're still dealing with the fanged Martian guy. Beautiful Catman and Kitten rendering. Interesting name for an interesting character. We got Femforce coming into the rescue. I don't know what is going on with that outfit. That is just disturbing. The Bride of the Claw. I guess that's how the slaves are. They look like that. And yeah, it looks like he is got people under hypnosis and mind control. All sort of things. Nasty little winged monkeys attacking only their outfits. That's never a good thing. Ugh, don't show me that there's going to be an army of these things. That is just nasty. Not a good look. Shredded outfits, silliness, all in space. We've got it going on in space. Oof, is that a gut? Did she just punch through her stomach? Because that's... Yeah, whenever you punch through somebody, that's never a good thing. That's bad. Going on. Beautiful renderings. It's that awful face, though. And I swear, I have seen this in another comic, but they still do this exact same face. I want to say it was like an old vintage comic, but man, what a nasty face. Looks like we got all of the models who represented the Femforce characters. We got a Dragonfly story in the back, a story by Bill Black, Dick Ayers, inks by Chad Hunt. More fun with Garganta, one of my favorite characters from the book. It's kind of between like Terra and Stardust as far as like my favorite team members, but yeah, as far as villains go or reoccurring people, definitely Garganta is one of my favorite. And when I think of Femforce covers that I have, I never think of this cover. Yeah, just don't. I don't know. It's kind of an odd one. It doesn't usually spring to mind. Like I think of this one. A lot of Miss Victory covers were really great. That one's a little different. Don't see that one very often. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That's my story. Go check out Femforce. It's a weird, hard to find comic book, but it's great. That's all I got. That's my story. Catch you later. Bye.